Hey, what's up? I'm Nathan.
I'm Dan.
I'm Mateo. We're in Madina Lake, and this is our crazy tour story. We've told it a couple times because it's that good in our humble opinions. But one time we first started touring, we were somewhere in the south in Florida. We were in our van, and our manager at the time, I think we were actually playing in Orlando. And any opportunity, oh yeah, it's always there.
Identified himself as the main character.
That's right. Any opportunity at that point, you have to stay with friends you meet or anywhere and just crash on people's couches. We take them all over. So the manager at the time called and he's like, got this dude, you can crash on his couch. He used to be in a band called NSYNC or Backstreet Boys. Yeah, NSYNC. His name is Chris Kirkpatrick. You could stay at his house after the show. And we're like, well, that sounds awesome in every way. So, long story short, we play the show and get back there sometime in the middle of the night, and we're instructed to go back around the back of his house and into his movie theater, which is where we slept that night. We were kind of just giggling like school kids and fucking around his basement that night. And we eventually passed out in the movie theater. Woke up the next day to what they call Sunday Fun Day. Now this guy has like an MTV style, crib style house. He even had like a seaplane in the back, jet skis, pool, grotto, hot tub, and all that shit. Sunday Fun Day kicks off, and there's literally like the Playboy Mansion cliches. Girls in bikinis tossing a beach ball back and forth, you know, and this kind of thing. To which we're like, well, this is awesome and hilarious. So we decided to start having some drinks and join the party at around 5 p.m. And Jeezy, who normally is one that can, you know, handle a drink or two without any problem, but he had one beer or something. 10 minutes later, eyes roll in the back of his head and he's out. Like Weekend at Bernie's style. Like burning and burning. Yeah, absolutely a limp corpse of a man. But we checked his vitals and they seemed to be in order, so we kind of just propped him up at a lawn beach chair around the campfire. And proceeded to check in on him every 10 minutes, then every hour, and then every couple hours, you know. And to my memory and knowledge, he was alive each time. He certainly wasn't coherent, but eventually my night went this way, his went that way, and everything else. And I passed out. I woke up again in the movie theaters, and we were running late, so we had to go at this point. We couldn't find Jeezy anywhere.
It was like when those kids dumped Bernie in the beach.
Yeah, exactly. Lost him. So we start this search of this guy's mansion and no sign of him. Ultimately, we get up to our van, which is parked out in the front, and there he was, passed out in the back of the van. But the bit was he was wearing not his clothes, but an Abercrombie and Fitch.
It was like a
rugby
rugby suit or something.
Yeah, it was like a jersey or something.
Yeah. Oh wait. Didn't that weird clothes talker? Oh, just to clarify too, I didn't have one beer and turn into that, like you said. It was obviously a roofie, right?
It was
Is that what you
clearly
call
a
it?
roofie.
I mean, yeah.
Clearly.
One was probably intended for like a girl, but you probably were like, hey, let me have a sip of that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, one minute I remember being at the pool, next minute I woke up, it was 4 in the afternoon the next day, and I had puke on my rugby uniform. I lost all my awesome clothes.
And traded clothes with some dude.
Yeah, I had messages on my phone. Apparently, I was going through my phone and firing my friends.
Oh, yeah,
they were
that's
calling
right.
me, dude. They were like, "What's up, man?" And I was like, "You're fired.
You're fired."
That's good. We wanted to fire someone at the time, and you were like, I'll do it right now. I was like, okay. And then I dialed up your friend's phone. I was like, all right, here he is.
Yeah.
Fire him.
He was a piece of work that whole night. So we get him out of the van, he's barfing. We checked all his holes and everything, and nothing seemed to be penetrated.
I lost my clothes and gained some crappy clothes, but I'm okay.
Yeah.
You have a vision of him hanging out with the guy in that same outfit.
Oh, so you remember the
I remember the guy. That was the thing too.
That's
I heard later
outstanding.
that he was like a close talker guy. That was hanging out with me.
A romantic,
But how we switch clothes
a
is
hopeless romantic.
terrible.
But anyhow, that's our crazy tour story. We loved it. Hope you got the kids.